Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to label variables and also label the values that variable takes on. This is the data set we use in class measuring baby's birth weight in New York City, and I want to label the variable called vprem, which measures whether or not a baby is born more than 3 weeks premature. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is label the variable, and I can do that by using the properties window for that variable down on the lower right side by default. I'm going to click the variable window and type in indicator of whether baby was more than 3 weeks premature. And hit enter. You can see this is the syntax Stata generates label, variable, the variable vprem, and in this quote, in the quotes is the label that's going to be provided, indicator of whether baby was more than 3 weeks premature. So this label can be descriptive, up to 80 characters long, contains spaces. It helps the researcher understand what a variable is measuring, and also in generating output, the variable label itself is sometimes displayed, so it helps the reader understand what's being displayed. Now, to create a value label, we are actually labeling the values the variable takes on. This variable has only two values: 0 for baby is not more than 3 weeks premature, and 1 for baby was more than 3 weeks premature. So to create a value label, you can see this value label window below. Double-click or right-click the tab there, and you can see the Manage Value Labels box comes up. So I want to create a value label for this variable, and I want it to equal 0 if baby not premature, and click on the Add button, and 1 if baby was premature, at least 3 weeks. And add. Okay. So I've just created text that will be displayed instead of the values 1 and 0, so the reader can understand what I'm displaying here. I need to give this value label a name. I'm going to call it preemie label. Preemie label. You can call it whatever you want. And click on OK. Now I'm done with creating the value label. I need to actually assign the value label to a variable, to the variable that I want it to be assigned to, which is that vprem variable. Okay, so to do that, click on Data, Data Utilities, and Label Utilities. I've just managed the value labels. Now I want to assign the value label to a variable. The value label shows up here. It's called preemie label, and I want to assign it or stick it onto this variable vprem. Okay, click on OK, and so you see the syntax label values vprem preemie label. Now when I do something like tabulate, generate a frequency distribution, I should see, instead of 0, 1, I'll see the value labels displayed, which helps me read what I'm presenting here. So instead of 0, 1, I'm seeing not premature and premature. So 1,348 of the 1,490 babies born were not premature, and 142 were premature. Okay, so that helps you learn how to create value labels and variable labels.